a while ago we went through a process where the House of Representatives was passing appropriation bills to fund the government. There's 12 of them, and that's how you fund the government. In regular order, we pass appropriation bills. And in every case, we'd pass appropriation bill, Department of Defense appropriations, Homeland Security appropriations, Energy and Water Development appropriations, Veterans Affairs, military construction. We passed all these appropriation bills. They went to the Senate, and Harry Reid killed them. Ultimately, it resulted in a government shutdown that somehow the Republicans got blamed for, even though we were the only ones doing anything to fund the government, and Harry Reid killed every provision. It's not like he passed an appropriation bill that was different than ours. He just didn't pass anything. And then the government gets shut down and we get blamed for it. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen, but it happened. Now here's the deal. The reason they said was that these top-line numbers, they didn't like the sequester. They wanted a deal with higher top-line numbers. And, well, here comes the Ryan Murray budget deal, which, by the way, I voted against. And I voted against it because it increased spending, it increased taxes, it increased the debt, and I didn't want to vote for it, so I didn't. Ultimately, though, it passed. And when it did pass, we had a new top-line number that both Republicans and Democrats agreed with. And guess what we're doing? We're now passing appropriation bills again in regular order, which is how you in this room get representation. Because I, as your congressman, could go to the floor and say, look, we're not going to spend here, instead we're going to spend over here. That is how our representative republic is supposed to work, and it is how you in this room have a say in your government in Washington, D.C. Interestingly, even though we have a so-called budget deal, we are passing appropriation bills in the House of Representatives, and the Senate is not. You know what that means? It means there's going to be another continuing resolution where we roll everything up into one bill, and we pass next year just like we're going to spend next year just like we spent last year. And again, people in this room are going to be denied their representation, as has been the case for 5 years under this presidency. It's not right.